Damn, what is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite team with Uncle Tennessee's in the building. Hold on, y'all. I had the music on in my ear. Got to turn it off. I'll be getting my jam on in the morning. What is the word? Groovy, what's happening? Two sisters, one vision. What's the word? Ashley, good morning. Red Dawn, good morning, good morning, good morning, fam. Come on in, hit the like, the share. They both right there. Let's talk some hoops. What's on y'all mind? Loretta Turner, what's up, fam? Yolanda Wells in the building. What's the word? What's the word? Check ball. We up. Cynthia Gary, what's the word? Coach Coleman, check ball. We up. What's happening, fam? Eric Gary, good morning. Good morning. Core Bentley, what's good? Working and lurking and seeing what's happening. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on. Happy Thursday. We done made it. We done made it through the slow time. We got hoops coming up tomorrow. Plenty of stuff to talk about. What's on your mind, though? What's on your mind before I get started? Vibing with Ty. What's up, fam? What y'all been seeing in these streets? You ready for our game? I'm ready for all the games. I'm ready for all the games. Okay, I'm ready for all the games. Shantae Michelle, what's happening? Shonda Doe Ray, what's up, fam? Spoiled Brat, what's up? We up. LaShonda Stevens, good morning, fam. Good morning, good morning. Ready for the Sweet 16? Yes, yes. People lining up, portal not even open. Yeah, people lining up, portal not even open. People doing weird stuff. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm telling y'all. These is potential portal. Right now, they in line. You know how sometimes people get in line for stuff and then they get out of line? Some of these folks may get out of line. We don't know. But right now, it's a lot of them at that portal door. Chilling. Word. That's what's up. Jay, what's happening? What's happening? Lynn, what's happening, fam? ATL Erica, good morning, fam. What's happening? Can't wait for the games tomorrow, Saturday. Yeah, I mean, it's games period. Ready for good basketball. It's a lot of stuff going on. Still trying to keep up with what's going on in the WNBA too, because that's going to be starting up too. And then I think, let me check. Let me check. I don't think my girl out the thing yet here. So let me see. Okay, then tonight I got to see what Charmin do at 10 o'clock. I need Charmin to take care of business at 10 o'clock. Now, Stanford, I don't know. They're going to have their hands for a little bit with BYU. But I'm still rooting for Sakima, Charmin, and the Cal Bears to win the WBIT. So they play tonight. I have my eyes on that. Larry Scott, what's up, fam? White Wolf, what's good? I wish it was game day for us. Miss Devin, what's good? What's good? Glad to see y'all this morning. Come on in. Where should we start? Where should we start? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use check ball kind of as an announcement for the show, for the platform. I'll try to use check ball where I make announcements about where the platform is headed. So with everything we got going on right now, got some polysport stuff dropping today about the Chicago Sky lawsuit. Just to give y'all idea of everything that we got going on. And I know y'all it be feeling like y'all be with me all day. That's okay. That's the goal. That's the goal of Cess Talk Sports. For you not to have to go anywhere else. For you to hang out with us all day with all of the different content that we put right here. So we appreciate the support. Looking over the next couple of days, because there's a lot of stuff getting ready to happen. We got WNBA expansion stuff is finna start. We got of course Final Four, everything finishing up. So we got what I'm gonna start doing as we start to go to into the WNBA season. Start next week. We got 3 days. We're gonna break down 5 teams each day of what they should do in the expansion draft, what they will do, who they will protect, that kind of stuff. And then we're gonna break down we're gonna take a day and break down each one of the WNBA teams after they get settled. We got an expansion draft show coming up. We got a portal show coming up next week. I think we got another baseline coming up next week. And then we got a whole lot of hoops. So y'all lock in. We finna have some fun. Y'all don't need to go nowhere else. Has anyone else heard that Liv and O'Neal are hopping in the portal? Also heard Kennedy is hopping in the portal as well. No, I haven't heard those things. But, I mean, it's so many rumors out there now. Here's the thing. Right now, it's all speculation. Nobody's in the portal. Nobody's in the portal because it's not open. So right now, court, everybody in line. You know what I mean? Everybody's in line. Maybe they go in, maybe they don't. We just talking potential right now. But no, I haven't heard all of that. Check ball, we up. Gamecock Nation. Until us. Yeah, y'all know what it is. Marilyn Jones, what's up, fam? Good morning. Oklahoma talking already. They been talking. They ain't saying shit, though. They been talking. They ain't saying shit. Janiyah Barker jumping in as well. Didn't know she had one more year. Yeah, how is Janiyah jumping in? What? That's news for me. Please explain. Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know. As an update. Also, as an update, the Rooter shirts will be the Rooter merch will be in the Cess Talk Sports shop this afternoon. So be on the lookout for those dropping. All the other merch is already dropped. Looking for y'all to go and check that out. Rolling out some new ways to be able to support the platform outside of YouTube. We just looking to take the platform to another level, to the next level. YouTube is great for us. It'll always be a foundation. But I'm sharing with YouTube. So we're creating some avenues where if people want to do sponsorships for their business, if they just want to support the platform, if there are shows that y'all want to support directly, there will be opportunities out there for you all to do that as well. If you want to support one-time pull-ups. So be on the lookout for all of that stuff dropping. We are getting to the next level and trying to get out there to where y'all at. Yeah, everybody in the kindergarten line. Line up, keep your hands to yourself. Who the line leader? Who the paper passer outer? See, people like to be the line leader. Always wanted to be the paper passer outer. Why? Because the paper passer outer was going to get to do shit all day. Line leader, only when we get in line. That means when we get ready to go outside, when we get ready to go to lunch. Paper passer outer, teacher passing out papers all day. I'm up and down all day. I thought Janiyah was done with the eligibility, so let me know. Truckenstein in the building was good. What about Princeton coach leaving for Northwestern? Hey, level up. Court, I know I heard just a few minutes ago. Yeah. Your fave, Zam. Zam is your favorite? We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And there y'all. as the merch and stuff drops. If you cop some, man, take a picture, tag us in it on the socials, send it to us so we can put it out there. We on our way to the next level. Let's go. Check out the merch. The portal finna be fire once it open. I told y'all that though. Man, I told y'all to get y'all tickets and y'all popcorn for the portal months ago. If you ain't got a good seat for the portal now, that's on you. If you got a fucked up seat for the portal right now, if you don't got your caramel corn and shit ready, that's on you. I told y'all months ago, portal gonna be lit. A whole lot of these places, a whole lot of these kids is places they don't want to be at. Hold on. I must be messing up. Yep, baby. Hey, and I'm telling y'all keep helping us turn this thing up, cause they listening. They listening. We know y'all listening. Y'all don't gotta. Hey, just say one time. Just say one time. What up, Cess Talk Sports? Just say one time. Just give us some love one time, cause we see y'all listening. We see y'all listening. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. The show line leaders, Sam. Let's go. She gets kindergarten snacks first. You think Audie Crooks will enter? Zam is your favorite too? Gamecocks ready to crush the Sooners. Hey, time to get to work. A lot of players have put the paperwork in and haven't said a word. Hell yeah, that's just gonna be a surprise. You're gonna be like, that's what I told him. I was telling y'all that it's gonna be like a family reunion, high school reunion. You're gonna be like, God damn, I didn't know you was coming up here. You in the portal too. God damn, what's up? Cuz, that's you over there, cut motherfucker. I didn't know you come here hug my neck. It's gonna be like that at the portal. You know what I'm saying? Give me. You know when you see your auntie and you ain't seen her in a while, she give you that kiss on the cheek. Like that. That's how they gonna be in the portal. God damn it. Man, I ain't seen you in a long time. You open up here too? Shit. It's gonna be lit in that bitch. It's gonna be the place to be. I'm telling y'all. Okay, don't believe me. You ain't gotta believe me. Watch how many motherfuckers at the portal. Don already told you it's cheaper the second time around. She got her feet kicked up because she know what's up. She got her feet kicked up. I'm telling you, I ain't seen you in a long time, fam. Come here. What's up? Hug my neck. Man, it's at you. Look at you. You in shape like a motherfucker. What's up, dog? Where you hooping at? Where you trying to go to? What you thinking about? Sunny days? Chasing the clouds away? Where you going? North, east, south? Who talking to you? What they talking about? If these young people use this portal like they can, man, they can not only level up their bag, they can level up the fucking talent around them. Man, clearance sale on the horizon. Hell yeah, these players is talking. How you gonna stop them from talking? They've been talking their whole fucking basketball careers. That's what's so funny. People talk like these people just got to college and just met each other. They've been playing against each other since 7 o'clock on Saturday mornings in AAU. Okay? They done seen these motherfuckers in Chicago. They done seen them in Las Vegas. They done seen them year after year, summer after summer, tournament after tournament. They know each other. And not only do they know each other, their parents know each other. There goes them people. Hey, what's up? I ain't seen you, man. Hey, that's all them people over there. Hey, look, that flame mama. We ain't seen her in a minute. Hey, there go Joyce. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Edwards, good to see you, fam. Good to see y'all. How y'all been? Good to see you. Yeah, hey. Jason Kids, ain't seen you in a minute, man. Hey, man, we had went down to Vegas. You had went to Chicago. We missed that tournament. This is how these people know each other. What are y'all talking about? They agents is talking. Man, I'll put together something so sweet coming out that motherfucking portal. I'll cut a deal. They had to make me an offer I can't refuse, God damn it. I seen Camille Pierre wrote under Zam post, say this is a joke. And Zam said, you next. You think Pierre will leave too? Don't know. I'm not speculating at this point. At this point, it's all speculation. Who knows? I'm just excited to see who show up. Now, if you asking me if I think they should leave, that's a different question than if I think they will leave. If I think they should leave, hell yeah. If the coach ain't leaving, get the fuck out of there, all of y'all. If the coach, listen, if you're in a situation where 3 to 5, where more than 3 players are thinking about leaving your program, and there are 3 players that play in your program, shit. If your motherfucking coach ain't going nowhere, you better go with them, because it ain't gonna be nothing different than what happened. It ain't gonna be nothing different next season. So I'm looking at schools that are willing to let 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 motherfucking players walk away from their team and be like, you know what? We just gonna do the same old, coach. What you gonna do? What? No, that says that there's a big problem and y'all need to look. There needs to be a meeting. They are the recruiters. You better believe it. I saw one of the twins in Zam ear at the end of Tennessee versus NC State. Yeah. I seen it too. These people know each other from overtime select. They just spent weeks together. They done went out the country together. They done been places together that nobody else has been with them. The bonds that they have. Joyce and Chloe been playing together before Joyce even stepped on the floor of South Carolina, because they was together at Team USA. So when it's like Joyce and Chloe, we don't get it. Well, because you ain't going back in history enough. This is why when people be like, "Oh, Angel and Caitlin, what a rivalry! Fuck out of here." Angel's been beating Caitlin since AAU. Check the history. Check the history. And it's like, oh, I don't know. Lay wouldn't want to play with Tania. Why? They was on the same goddamn AAU team. They won together before. Zoe Brooks in the portal? I don't think so. Where? I don't know. Nobody's in the portal right now. It's all potential. But you can tell me what you heard. Talking play together on AAU circuit, that relationships already. Yeah. What about that? Me and you on the USA team on our way to Mongolia. Fuck yeah, we friends forever now. Ain't nobody else know who the fuck else. I don't know nobody else. I heard that we not leaving. Okay, so here's the thing, Commissioner Kai. You heard who ain't leaving where? I'm not clear about your statement right here. Help me out. Michelle Sessions, what's up, fam? One, never mind. Zoe just confirmed she's staying in North Carolina State for her senior year. Listen, if you headed into your senior year and you ain't on your and so ain't nobody inviting you to come play for a national championship, you better stay where the fuck you at if it was your team. You better stay where you at. Because where are you going? Where are you headed to? Yeah, Frank Wright. What's up, fam? That's dope, Zoe. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I saw a lot of challenges with the NC State personnel. I saw a lot of problems. I didn't see guards on the floor that looked like they really wanted to play with each other. I saw, and I know y'all love Zam, but the selfishness that I saw from Zam on the floor, Zam got some growing up to do. I'm listen, and I got a video about Zam, Zamaria on my platform, where I wanted her to be at this point, getting ready to head into her. Was Zam going to be a junior? Where I wanted her to be as a junior headed into her junior year. I don't see that. I don't see that the coach is challenging her, pushing her, or making her do the things to be who she can be. I'm disappointed in that. When I saw her throw that tantrum going up the side of the floor because she wanted the goddamn ball after her teammate made the fucking three, like you threw a tantrum and then didn't even celebrate them. The stuff that I'm seeing that I need to see from her as a leader, the stuff that I need to see from her as a point guard, I am not seeing it. So the maturity level has got to go way up for me for Zam. Zoe, listen, Zoe got to use her voice more, and Zoe got to call her number less. She's got to figure out a way to make the people around her better and trust the players around her more. North Carolina State would be in a much better position if they played team basketball and not sometimes you, sometimes me. Not hero ball with you and hero ball with me. It's too much other talent on that fucking team for them to be going, you go Zam, you go Zoe, you go Zam, you go Zoe, and you got a fucking Tilda Trigger down there, and you got a fucking Camille Pierre down there who was tearing the motherfucking NCAA up on rebounds at the beginning of this season. NC State should look different. NC State should look fucking different. And if they're going to keep letting players walk away, NC State think that they're okay because they had 2 players go first round in the draft and play in the WNBA last year. That was the worst fucking thing that could have happened to his fucking program because those players are not in the WNBA being successful as a total result of what he did. A lot of that has to do with what they did as players as well. Wes ain't challenging it. He ain't challenging his own fucking self. He's sitting up there resting on his fucking laurels, and they ain't good enough. Bro, get your arms from across your fucking chest. Look at the fucking talent that you got on their fucking team. Figure out a way to use Kai Shi. Figure out a way to use Zoe. Figure out a way to take advantage of the fucking talent that you got down there, or get the fuck out the way. That's real talk, bro. Where your program looks right now from being in the Final Four 2 years ago is fucking trash. It's fucking trash. The ACC was wide fucking open, West, and you should have had your fucking name in the fucking competition, bro, and you didn't. Yeah, but here's the thing. It was enough balls to go around. It was enough balls to go around. West never set the tone. And how come I know that is because I don't need – listen, First of all, I don't need a junior guard coming up the floor consistently looking over at the rep, at the coach saying, what do I do? Wes, stay out the game. But implement your system and then let them run it. Bro, he's too hands-on. He's trying to control the ball too much. He micromanages shit. You got different talent now. Basketball is different. You look dated with the way that you're approaching basketball. So if you're not going to take a new approach, and if the fucking assistants around you don't have the voice to call you out on it, then the shit is fucking doomed. Period. Alicia Turnerby story on how Dawn convinced her of coming. No, Commissioner, I didn't. You gotta let me know. But I'm also okay. I heard we not leaving. Oh, he's not leaving. NC State coach. That's what he was talking about. Okay. Yeah, but he also has to understand. He coaches and he calls his rotations as if fucking Zaza or Sanaya is still on the fucking team. That's not who you are anymore. That's not the identity of your team. So either let the talent that you have set their identity and their tone, or get the fuck out the way. Get the fuck out the way, bro. He should have left 2-3 years ago. Iowa State's coach too. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Hey, listen. The commission has been real vocal about these coaches who they're doing the same old because they've been doing that. And these athletic directors and these programs and these schools overall have to recognize the business of women's basketball and get out their own way and get to the money. It's no longer, you know what, you've been doing it, so you know what, you want to run it back one more time? No. Did you earn the right to run it back? Where's the growth that's required in these programs? You just showing up every year and doing the same old shouldn't keep you here. There's too much money on the floor. There's too much motherfucking money on the floor. And now we spending too much money on these players out here for you to just be like, you know what? We'll try to get next year, guys. No, it's not we'll try to get next year. It's like you got to compete right now. And the pressure's on. And if you don't believe me, look how these coaches are moving around. Motherfuckers running up out the SEC, ain't they? Chrissy say, yeah, let me get somewhere I can win at. The pressure getting deep over here. Kappa, what's up, fam? What's good? Some of these coaches are outdated, and these players want someone that is relatable, and they coach them hard. Exactly. Outdated. You using lingo they don't even fucking understand. And if you outdated and your team ain't got no motherfucking they ain't got no fundamentals, then what are you here for? What are you here for? Iowa State coach hasn't challenged Audie on defense. She's a liability on defense. Audie also has to challenge herself. Audie, there's some now Audie, I love Audie Crooks. I love Audie Crooks. Audie has to challenge herself too. Audie hears the noise. Audie hears people saying that she's a cold on defense. Audie has to show that she wants to be different. So I expected Audie to come back. I expected her to come back after her freshman season, after she dropped that 40 in the tournament and blow up. She didn't. So I said, this must be the year right here. It was some injuries and some things, but here's the thing. These coaches are failing these kids, and we're not calling them out on them. They standing there with their arms folded, looking like they coaching week after week after week, and they're not pouring shit into these young ladies. And that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Excuse me, folks. So, yeah. There are some things that Audie should do, but it's also some things that these coaches should do. So Audie is a one-off for me, because I just think that I think that they fail Audie on a lot of levels, because even with everything that Audie hasn't been able to add to her game yet, Audie was in the running to be a National Player of the Year this year, and her program and her coaching and the staff there failed her. They failed her. They totally fucked off her National Player of the Year campaign with the way that they ran the team at the time that Audie was cooking. So they got to figure that out. Yes, a lot of mid coaching and no coaching. It's a lot of people looking like they coaching. It's a lot of people looking like they coaching. Who are you? Welcome to HDI TV, nephew. What's the word? We need to get rid of these privileged coaches and hire deserving coaches who will teach the game and win. Yeah, we got to get back to coaches to teach the game. We got to get back to coaches to teach the game. If you got a team of players that don't know when to give a bounce pass, when to give a chest pass, when to throw an overhead pass, when to throw a baseball pass, if all your team do is just throw one-arm passes, if they can't seal, if they can't box out, if they can't rebound, if they can't stop the ball. See, because none of these things that I'm talking about right now are anything that's a special skill set or a gift that you got to have. This is want to. This is basketball 101. This is how you stay on the floor. So if your team can't even do the basic stay on the floor shit, man, I'm looking at you crazy. I'm looking at you. I'm wondering what's going on with you and your staff. No fundamentals. No fundamentals. Meanwhile, Tim Duncan made a whole career just being a big fundamental. You understand what I'm saying? Gotta have the fundamentals. Gotta understand basketball. What's up, Doc? Good morning. What's the word? 97 in the chat, y'all. Hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. Run the likes up. Tell somebody we talking hoops. What did I really come up here to talk about? What did we really come up here to talk about? Oh, what's on y'all mind? Because I didn't mean to get on my soapbox, but you know, it's the morning. 1 second, y'all. All right, my bad. I'm back, folks. I don't know where I don't know if y'all on your mark or what. Let me know. Iowa State keep me cooked on defense. So a lot of teams get cooked on defense. I like Trigger. She needs to jump in the portal. Facts HD. Doc Cess, what's up, fam? What's up? Let me see. What did I really come over? Oh, we got Portal Chaos, Championship race, a lot of shit going on. Okay. Which games are we watching first? So Gamecocks, we don't play. Y'all know we don't play until Saturday. So we don't play until Saturday. So we play Saturday at 5. So tonight I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna support Sakima Walker and Sharman over there at Cal Berkeley in their WBIT game tonight. So I'll be watching that. And then I'm watching all the games. I'm watching all the games, Yolanda. So now we at a point now in the tournament where I'm usually up for all of the games. So when I come up tomorrow for Notre Dame Vandy, then I'll stay up for North Carolina UConn. I may be in and out on that one. It's depending on how that go. Then Minnesota UCLA, in and out depending on how that one go. And then Duke LSU. Then Duke LSU. And then Saturday, it'll be Louisville, Michigan at 12:30, Kentucky, Texas at 3, Oklahoma, South Carolina at 5, Virginia, TCU at 7:30. So yeah, I'm up for all of them. So I hope y'all pull up. Hey, if you ain't in the building, you need to be right here with us. Oh, Cooks really works during the off season. It's not even just working. It's not even. let me say this because I don't want people to take it like, yeah, like Crooks just need to work. She need to get in shape. That's not what I'm saying about Audie. I want to make sure I make that clear. This isn't about what I'm talking about Audie Crooks right now. It doesn't have anything to do with like her conditioning, right? I want her to be healthy. You get that? What they need to do for Audie Crooks right now is put a plan around getting her ready to be a pro. And really list out and talk about the things that she needs to work on, and then put together a plan for how they're going to get there. And some of those things are going to happen before the draft, and some of those things are going to have to continue to be worked on after she's drafted. Audie Crooks going to the draft, and I know people are like, hey, like, oh, but Alyssa Peely. I need people to understand something, and I'm an Alyssa Peely fan too. Excuse me, but Alyssa Peely and Audie Crooks are on two different levels. I think Audie has a bigger following. Audie is more of a star than Alyssa Peely was in women's hoops right now. And so there just needs to be her team. They need to put a plan around Audie and how they're going to bring her brand. She needs a plan around her brand as a whole, right? Audie as a basketball player, Audie going in off the court, and then getting Audie, making sure that Audie has all of the tools that she needs in place to be successful at the next level. And part of that is the defense and all of that. Yeah, let's go, Cal. Notre Dame versus Vandy. What up, though? FM, what's happening? LSU Tigers versus Duke. Okay. We got to holler at the city of Norman. We better roll through. We better roll through the city of Norman. Everybody, the trash talking is coming. Agreed. Oh, appreciate that, fam. May 24th. What's up? Good morning, fam. Good morning. Y'all, hey, like and share. I told y'all, man, share this thing out, y'all. I'm pushing the 10,000. I'm pushing the 10,000. We trying to crank it up on them, y'all. Let's grow the community. Let's grow the conversation. Let's grow the conversation. I saw where they said Audie unsure on what she's gonna do as far as staying or going. That's fair. I wish that Audie would have made a different decision last year, because I just think that Audie transferring to me requires 2 seasons to be as successful as it can be. Because listen, I think this is a real shift in the air type moment for women's college hoops. Right, like we got 16 teams trying to cut the net down. We got 97,000 people standing at the door of the transfer portal. We open on the 6th. You got WNBA trying to get all their shit together to take off, right? It's just a lot of shit around women's hoops. You got NIL conversations going on. We got pro decisions going on. Coaches trying to stay locked in while thinking about all the shit that's going around them. It's just a good time. Let me see what you say. That where can the Walker game be viewed? Oh, so all the tournaments are on ESPN Plus. So yeah, the Cal game will be on the ESPN Plus. And if you excuse me, if you have keys to the mansion, we are always in the living room in there watching. Kiyomi needs to come to FSU or Florida. Nephew, do you think that Kiyomi did enough at Penn State this year for them to don't say boo ESPN Plus. Don't be like that, nephew. Don't do that. Don't I'm not. I can tell it's almost must be getting close to Friday because you get more diabolical. Listen, focus. Ain't nobody talking about them. Has Kiyomi done enough to attract some real talent around her at FSU? Has she done enough? Has she shown enough from from her first year to this year to say, hey, you know what? I'll take a chance to go play with Keon. Can she bring some people to FSU with her? That's what I want to know. You think Jada needs to go to Duke? Jada who? Williams? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Jada go to Maryland. Iowa State is leaving Audie by herself. So the other problem that I have with Iowa State and Penn State, too, especially where was Gracie last year? Oh no, she was going to go to Maryland. She went back to Penn. Gracie too. Too often, Gracie and Audie are out on the floor, and they're just getting cardio. Their minutes are too defined. Their time to be effective on the floor is too defined for you not to be taking advantage of them when they're on the floor. When Gracie's on the floor, when Audie's on the floor, fuck everybody else. It's Audie Crook's time. It's Audie Crook's time. Because the thing about Audie is this. You know that the ball is going to Audie. You still can't stop it. They ain't stopped it. Y'all just saw Audie go out there and drop 40 in 20 minutes. They can't stop her turnaround, fadeaway, touch, whatever that shit is that Audie do, they can't fucking stop it. But too many times they get Audie out on the floor and Audie running them down the court and she's not touching the ball on the goddamn offensive end. If she's not going to be touching the ball on the offensive end and she's not effective for you on the defensive end, there's no fucking reason for her to be out on the floor right now. When you're ready to use Audie Crooks, put Audie Crooks on the goddamn floor. But to put Audie out there and know that Audie is only going to be able to go 3.5, 4 minutes, wherever the fuck it is, and then to have her spend 2 minutes and 45 seconds of that just running up and down the goddamn floor, not touching the ball, is a waste of fucking Audie Crooks. See it too much. I see it too many times. I see it too many times on the floor. They don't know how to take advantage of having a big on the floor. Gracie Merkel has be out there just sealing everybody. I see Gracie out there. Gracie would be to seal 3 motherfuckers at the same time. Hand up, and they hey, fuck it, we shooting. No. Y'all have to learn how to reward your bigs when they on the floor, because then your bigs will reward y'all. If they will reward the bigs will work harder on the goddamn defensive end. But after I got up here and I had my big ass going up and down the floor, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but I had my ass out here going up and down the floor, and I'm sealing, and I'm blocking out, and I'm rebounding, and I'm kicking out, and I got my hand up with a target, and you're not hitting me. Fuck, no. My energy and my game is off. But what the fuck are we doing? Yes, it's a coaching problem. Absolutely, it's a coaching problem. Is it a good look for players to bounce from team to team in college heading to the WNBA? So, well, Yolanda Wells, this is my answer to that. I used to have a probably a different opinion about it. Right now, I feel like that I can't give a blanket answer for that, because I think it really, truly depends on each. I think it's unique to every player. I think it's just unique to every player, and I think that it's so much bullshit that goes on behind the scenes that we don't find out about until after this shit happens, that it's hard for me to be like, you should stay your ass over there. Right? There's some players, there's some coaches that if you end up in their program, you should try to get the hell out as quick as you can. You should try to get the hell out as quick as you can. So let's you know, and I mean this like this. So like I take Cody McMahon. Cody was at Ohio State, and then in her senior year, she decided to go to UMass. And I know some people were like, shit, Cody would have did better staying at Ohio State. Well, no. In this case, she wouldn't have. Even though I would tell you, typically I don't like to see kids. Cody, you know, are you gonna be able to play? But actually, what we found out is that was the best thing that could have happened for Cody. because Cody had been trapped in a situation for 3 years where she was saying, hey, listen to me. Something is wrong. I need help. Do you hear me? And they was like, shut up and play ball, shut up and play ball, shut up and play ball, shut up and play ball. So for Cody, that was the best fucking thing that could happen to her, to get to Mississippi State, to get healthy, to get happy, to get joy back, to be able to get back to, now that I figured this shit out, now I can get to really working on my game again. So that was the best thing for her. But if Cody had made the decision to go from like Ohio State to Tennessee, oh God, well, yeah, Cody, you gotta get the hell out of there, because we know that Kim Caldwell, it's not a place conducive to. It doesn't look like continuously positively pouring into your players. You need to be quicker to get through up under the bus over there. Let's see. Yolanda, it depends, because this NIL board has changed the situation. They're professional employees now, agents, contracts. Yep, I agree. It's a great question. This is the era we live in, with NIL deals and coaches leaving as well. Yeah, and that's the thing. Once I become a state employee, now I work somewhere, and then I have a real problem with telling somebody you can't quit your job. That's your job. That's your job. If you want to go out and get a new job, go get one. If you want to try to stay here and get promoted, that's fine. If you want to be here and do it, and they let you do it, that's on you. But now y'all are employees. I ain't gonna tell nobody you can't go get a new job. You don't like where you are, please go be. This is where you making your money, and you got to be here every day. Please don't be miserable. Go where they love you at. It's a lot that goes on behind closed doors. And remember, some of these people. I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. What's up? Teach me dance. Well, Natty Lasson transferring. No, what? I mean, I don't know. What did it say? And what did Coach Yo's tweet say? Y'all, I see so much stuff. You got to tell me. No, if there's a coaching change, you should leave. New coaches want their people. I don't know if that's. I don't know. Depends. I don't know. Because what if the coaching change is somebody who had recruited you anyway? What if the coaching change is just what you need, but you didn't know? Right? Sometimes you just got to see for yourself. But I think what gets fucked up in this whole process is this right here, or at least the way it comes out. Most people go in leading with how much money and how many minutes, right? Instead of how are you gonna support me as a whole, as a student, as an athlete, as a young lady, as a person with goals, as a person that wants to be able to take care of my family, as a person that's trying to be able to generate generational wealth, as a person that's trying to be able to navigate this new world of women's basketball that is being defined and changed as we go, right? Too much time. The people sit on how many minutes we gonna get and how much money we gonna get. How many minutes we gonna get? And how much money we get? And that's how these kids and these coaches, right? Because these coaches get caught up in leading with, we're gonna be able to give you this much money and this many minutes. But if you ask them coaches some questions, they don't have shit to pour back into you as a human. They have no interest in making you a better person. And I got a message. I got a message in the chat. I got a message in the general chat in the villa. If people are interested, because I've seen clips, and so drip is in the Pat Summit documentary that dropped this week. If anybody's interested in checking that out with me in the mansion this afternoon, please let me know in the general chat. Respond to my message. It was interesting. Listen, one of the clips that I saw from the documentary was Pat Summit talking about what she was most proudest of, right? What she was most proudest of as a fucking coach. Blew my mind because I didn't think it would be the championships, right? I didn't, and maybe it would have been. I think she's put I think Pat put 39 fucking players in the dub, right? The thing that she was most proud of, 100% graduation rate. 100% graduation rate. Think about that. Think about that. 100% graduation rate. It had shit to do with the basketball. It had shit to do with the basketball. I'm also having a fucking allergy attack at the same time, so y'all bear with me. Excuse me. It didn't have shit to do with basketball. What she was most proud of is that she had put these women in position to be better in life. They would, they engineers, they teachers, they coaches, they whatever they're doing in life, you know what I mean? They all had the degree to be able to go do it. It wasn't shit about the basketball with her. Although she used basketball as the vehicle to be able to teach that, and she was a GOAT. But that was the thing that she was most proud. But she was most proud of. Hold on 1 second, Chuck. God, dog. I can tell that fucking springtime is coming. I can sure tell springtime is coming. Let me see where I leave off. Cody got to show our versatility and yo miss absolutely. Jay in the building. If it was regulated by the NCAA from the beginning, we wouldn't have so much unstable bullshit. You know what? At this point, I'm of the belief that I think that part of the problem with NCAA basketball is that NCAA is the check and the balance. So I think that it may be too much NCAA regulation. I think we may need an independent third party to come in and regulate this shit, because the NCAA they're too corporate, and then if they don't put any rules down, it's too wild west. So a third party come in and balance it out for everybody, because I also see them trying to make changes and shoot little moves to be able to circumvent the NIL in some ways. People have to understand NIL is an opportunity of generational wealth if you use it right. It's an opportunity of generational wealth. You look at, I don't want to use Flau'jae because Flau'jae is a unique situation because she also has her rap career pouring in there, but I will use it right. She's been able to take what she's been able to generate and buy 20 acres of land. She turned that into what? Real estate. She turned it into, I think, affordable housing or something, but you turn that into something. They ain't making no more land. Buy up land, putting up property, building generational wealth. Somebody else, if you dig down into some of these interesting stories, a lot of these kids have used their money to start up other businesses and opportunities to be able to generate this generational wealth. That can be scary. That can be very, very scary for mainstream. I don't want to get too far into that, but it can be very scary to have a whole lot of young black millionaires and billionaires without college degrees or on their way still to get college degrees. So like, I'm a millionaire and I ain't got a degree. That's what Flau'jae said. She's a millionaire and she ain't got a degree. Well, not yet. She's gonna finish. But do you know what that means? Do you know how fucking scary that is to the overall check and balance of this shit? It was all cool, and then they woke up and they was like, "Oh shit, they getting money too." Hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, y'all gotta watch this now. Plus, some states have high school players now that are getting NIL. Yes, they are. Hey, not only that, check this out. They got high school players that are moving fucking states because they state don't pay, right? So now I'm stacking the talent up in my state because I'm letting them get paid over here. Third World Report, what's up, fam? Appreciate that, fam. Appreciate you pulling up. As a coach myself, I hate how these coaches and their staff are not setting these young women and men up for success, and it really upsets me. Well, it's a balance. It's a balance. Like, people don't like to talk about, people don't like to really have the conversation around what it is that Kim Mulkey says about, I'm not really here to develop you for the WNBA. I'm here to win championships at LSU. Her job is to win championships at her job is to do the very best she can for LSU, right? And so sometimes making sure that you're the best player that you can be for the next level could take a back seat to making sure that I get the best out of your ass right now, so that I get the so that I get the very best fucking feedback. You know, when we do our one-on-ones for this year, that I get the very best evaluation from my AD about how I performed here. And that doesn't necessarily have to lean into making sure that you're successful at the next level. But that's real. Because the thing that Kim got to do is keep her goddamn lights on. It's not the approach that you have to take, but I understand where she's coming from. She got to keep her lights on. You have coaches like Dawn who have figured out a way to balance it, right? I'm gonna develop players. I'm gonna make sure you get what you need, and I'm gonna make sure that you're able to get what you need in a way that balances what we need from you off the court, so that the South Carolina Gamecocks program benefits from the talent that you're bringing, but we're also pouring into the talent that you have, so that you are a polished professional when you get to the next level. Everybody can't do that. That's Dawn's approach. Everybody can't do that. But so I get it. I get it, right? Good mid morning, fam. Good mid morning. Montreal, what's happening, fam? Appreciate you pulling up. Love the game first, and everything else will come. I mean, but okay, here's the thing. I played the game because I loved the game. But I also realized that there were some people who played the game because they could play the game. They were tall enough. They were fast enough. They didn't necessarily really love it, but they were good enough at it to make a living at it. That's the difference. I'm not into those type of players. Okay, thank you. I can't believe the players going to the portal has made it to the Senate floor. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? It's creating millionaires in the hood. God damn it. I keep trying to tell y'all it's politics in every fucking thing. Yeah, they were like, whoa. How many commas? They bought how many acres? They bought how many? What? They started how many businesses? They retired their mama? Yeah. It's these players' future as they're in college. They should be able to make the decision. I agree. That part. I think the NCAA needs to change the transfer rules too. After one transfer, you have to sit out a year. I don't think so. Coaches take jobs in the league. Kim Caldwell ass didn't sit out a year after she left Marshall. Had them thinking that they had bought in a coach. They won the goddamn conference, went undefeated, went to the NCAA tournament in 1 year. First year they brought her in there. They invested in her. Did a search. Passed up other coaches. She played 1 year and got the fuck up out of there on them kids, on that program, on the community. She didn't give a fuck about that. She was like Rocky Top is calling. What the fuck anybody owe her? So what the fuck they owe? Nah, It ain't so fun when the rabbit got the gun. That's the problem now. These coaches is leaving and coming and going however they feel like it. That motherfucker down there at USF, he was down there all the way till November, wasn't he? October. They thought, hey, we finna start the season. He said, Dallas Wings called. I'ma holler at y'all. Get somebody else in here to take care of this. So no, I ain't into these kids can't move around. At the one transfer, you got to sit out. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. I give you 2 times the transfer. Other than that, your coach would have to leave. But you don't got to sit out on your job. These coaches ain't sitting out on their job. Millionaires in the hood. You laughing. I'm serious. You got these motherfuckers scared. Emily, what's good? I really love the players, especially black players, becoming millionaires. Yep, but everybody ain't ba-da-ba-ba-ba loving it. Everybody ain't loving it. You don't believe me? Look at the political fucking climate that we live in right now. Everybody ain't loving it. It was more than just what was on the court. I think he was talking about Pat right there. The coaches is not regulated. They can go and come if they please, literally. But again, understand this: the revenue sharing is literally making these young people state employees. I don't want to work for your state no more. I want to get a job somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it. Now it's a job. Now it's a job. They are side-eyeing Kimura, but they didn't side-eye HBO. They side-eye Kimura who? Obviously, damn what the contract say. I don't know. Montre got to tell me. Kimura who? Kimura Johnson or Keon McMillan? Who? I don't know who you talking about. Montre, let me know. The player at Rutgers to transfer to Penn State in the portal again this year. Side-eye. They side-eyeing Kiyomi for what? For being back in the portal? Well, shame on them. I told y'all last year when Kiyomi got in the portal that more than likely she would be in the portal again. But here's the thing. So, okay, here's the thing. What put Kiyomi on my radar last year was the Instagram post after she got benched or sat down or didn't play. I think it was a coach's decision. She didn't play. She didn't get to play. She made the Instagram post. What I took issue with was that's not how you deal with that. That was the only thing I took issue with. You don't go to Instagram with that. You handle that internal, right? That was the only thing I took issue with. Then it was Kiyomi had been benched a few games. She was some back and forth with her and Kokis. At the end of the day, it just looked like her and Kokis didn't work out together. But it also looked like Rutgers and Kokis also didn't work out. So I don't know if it was a Rutgers, Kokis, Kiyomi just wasn't a good mix and everybody needed to go their own way. But what I can say is that, excuse me, after that incident, Kiyomi went to Penn State and she took L's. She showed up and played. I felt like she was a good teammate. I felt like she did all of the things to show that she had grown from the Rutgers experience. And so now she's at a situation at Penn State where Kiyomi talked about it. She really liked Penn State. She wanted to be there. She was playing for the coach. The coach was talking like she was building something new there. And now the coach is out. Now, you're side-eyeing her. Why? Because she doesn't want to be in a volatile situation. Because she wants to make the very best decision for herself. Who's the coach here? What is that going to look like? Is this program? What am I doing? Nah, I want to go someplace where I know, hey, we locked in. This is what we're doing, and I can get to work on growing my game for next year. So I'm okay. I don't understand the side. I ain't shit. The coach left. The coach ain't there no more. Y'all sent the coach away. I came to play with this coach. Yeah, coaches sign contracts as well, and they get fired from them and they walk away from them all the time. No, you got it. I'm with you. HBO went from Louisville to LSU to. But here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest about HBL. I'm gonna be honest about HBL. I don't think that HBL transfer to TCU was 100% just HBL. I think that HBL also got a tap on the shoulder that was like, hey, I'm not really planning on really using you that much next year. I got some other people coming in. I think that sometimes there are conversations that take place between these schools and these students or these agents in these schools or whatever that just says, hey, I need a 1-year rental or I need a 2-year rental. I'm giving you an opportunity to come here and do your thing and have a green light for 2 years. But then, I'm looking for you to move on because I've got some recruits coming in. I got a player coming back from injury. So sometimes it's just, hey, I just need you here to substitute. You need a stage to perform on, and I need somebody to put on a show. So come here until my main act get back. Some of these coaches are tapping these kids on the shoulder and saying, hey, I ain't playing your ass next year. You better figure out where you're going to be. You ain't got no money coming from here next year. They sit down at the end of the year and talk money. Hey, this how you did. You didn't do that good. We're going to give you a little bump up, but your stats wasn't all that. So you're only going to get this much. It's a business now. It is very much a business. So, good and bad. You wonder if Pierre going to leave? Shit. I'm wondering why Pierre's still there. I'm wondering why Camille Pierre's still there. Finish up your fucking semester from virtually, honey. Get the fuck from over there. Get the fuck from over there, kid. The fuck from over there. Yeah, Don said they cheaper. They cheaper the second time around. And obviously the money is good for the year. Yeah, it could be. But if I was coming because I had already spent the bag that I had and I created some bills that I can't pay now, might not matter. I saw that lady say on TikTok, they asked her where she got her money at where she save her money at? Is in the bank? Is it in a CD or something? They say it's in my memory. I spent that shit before I had it. So, some of these kids make bad decisions. And take bad advice. So some of them, get it wrong the first time and they try to correct it on the second go around. And then some of these coaches make promises that they can't keep. It's only 200 minutes. Don told you it's 200 minutes out there. That's all I got to spend. 200 minutes. That's what I got to spend across the game. 200 minutes. Sound like a lot, but it's really not. So if you go out making promises you can't keep and you don't have that transparency, they promising these kids the world. Some of these coaches get in there and promise these kids, oh man, yeah, you're going to be number one. Come on in here, me and you, buddy. And then look up and it's some newer, shinier shit in the portal. Beat it, forgot about you. Beat it, forgot about you. So it ain't just these kids out here, getting mad, getting their ass on their shoulder, getting mad, getting their ass on their shoulder all the time. Sometimes it's the adult in the rooms leading them in the wrong fucking direction. And we haven't put enough education and resources in place for these young people to be educated enough to make these decisions. So we got to get the tools and resources in place. We need our accountants, we need our lawyers, we need, we should be seeing, how they do like the free legal aid shit at the library sometimes. The people go down, they be like, we expunge your records, we doing this. We need our accountants, we need our lawyers, we need our financial advisors doing free fucking seminars, free fucking tools, free fucking resources, putting out to these college kids, giving them, hey man, I'll look over a contract for you. Let me give you some advice on how you approach this. This is a good list of agents that you should, if you're looking for an agent, these are agents that you can trust. These are the agents that you should stay away from. These people are walking into this shit blind. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox with that. What else on your mind? What else on your I didn't mean to get on. What else on your mind? Hey, you know what? When your dream is not matching the reality, get the fuck home. You know what I'm saying? It could have been your dream school. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like sometimes, your dream school, I get that. And then you get there and it's like, I don't know. It just wasn't really it. Or you was like, man, I really, you're a fan of somebody and then you meet them in person. You're like, I really don't like that motherfucker. It happens. It happens. But I hate that was her dream school and then it didn't turn out correct. There's a good article in the State Online newspaper on how Don convinced Alicia Turnerbees to be a Gamecock, and the early returns on Turnerbees are positive. Okay, what was the gist of how she convinced her? What was the gist of how she convinced her? Y'all, give me the clip notes. What's up, Larry Scott? Okay, hold on, I'm fucking up something. Hey, can we still vote? If we can, please make sure that y'all can vote. I haven't checked yet today. Raven got her Affleck deal. Loving it. Get them souls to the polls. That's right. Russell only bring the facts to the chat. Get them souls to the polls. Okay, I see. She said the business kind of compare, but her thing is she wanted to win championships and compete. Well, this is the perfect place for you. Pull up. So I'm seeing these articles coming out. I'm seeing these articles coming out, y'all. I swear, y'all, at nighttime, I'll be like, okay, these are the things we're going to talk about tomorrow and check ball we up. Put together a whole list, little layout, and then I wake up in the morning and it'll be new articles out and it'll be new bullshit out. So here we go. Here we go. So are they ranking? I think did they rank the players the players left in the women's Sweet 16? I think that's what they talk about. But which are tagging is the old article. Yeah, so another article. They're ranking the top 25 players in the women's Sweet 16. Kamora Johnson is number 10 on the list. Raven Johnson is not on the goddamn list. Now, how people think that Raven is not one of the 25 best players left in the women's Sweet 16. At this point, it's just hard for me to call it not racial and not hating. Seriously, like at this point, I have to say like it's racial at this point. It's just fucking racial, and it can't be anything other than that. It can't be anything other than that because you can't. What is the? Y'all tell me, my Gamecock fans, what is the worst thing you've heard about Raven, on or off the court? Tell me the worst thing you've ever heard about Raven, on or off the court. What is the worst thing? Please tell me. Great baseline brunch chat yesterday. Listen, and we got to get Brittany's y'all know we working across different time zones, so we were not able to get Brittany up yesterday, but we got to get her thoughts on some of the on those topics as well. But appreciate y'all pulling up. I just appreciate the support, y'all. Really, 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 really. It's so humbling. But all I want to do is grow the conversation around women's hoops, and I want to do that through the different programs and conversations that we have on this platform, using women's basketball to touch on all parts of life. Right? It's a lesson. It's a beautiful lesson teacher. Well, no, it's still before the Sweet 16, but whatever they was bringing up, it was going back too far. They trying to rage bait, rage engagement. But we feeding families already. We feeding families already. Y'all done put 19 of our goddamn games up on your platform. Y'all come in CLA every year, throw a party on our stage, and don't invite us. Y'all don't do no sit downs with us. Y'all don't walk around campus. Y'all had Asia in the building and didn't even put her on the camera. I don't know what else do y'all want from us. We giving you all we got. We giving you all we got. We are the foundation of women's college basketball right now. If I'm lying, tell me. Shit. Raven Johnson probably locked down their favorite player. It's impossible to leave Raven Johnson off the list. Right. Nothing. Tell me. I'm waiting on y'all to tell me never heard nothing bad about Raven. Ever. That's what I'm saying. Tell me. What is it? What they gonna say? She got waved off? What they gonna say? Raven cuss? Raven said that get back a motherfucker. What's the fucking worst thing you've ever heard about this kid? We just love Raven. Raven care about us even when she's not having a good day. You won't even know that Raven's not having a good day because she's trying to make sure that you're having a good day. Raven is always smiling. Raven wants us to do good. Raven's lifting our chin up. Raven's being our culture. Tell me the worst thing that you've heard about this kid. This shit is amazing. Oh yeah, really enjoyed the fan court conversation. I look forward to that conversation with y'all. Thank y'all. That's what happens when they have certain model. They want to represent the masses. But here's the thing. It ain't even about the certain model. Because Michaela Blake's, Hannah Hidalgo, right? Madison Booker, Joyce Edwards, Michaela Williams, Flau'jae Johnson, Blanca Quinones, Malaysia Fulwiley, Medina Akat. Like, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it about Raven? I need for people to start helping me understand what is it about Raven. That's the part. That's the part I don't get. Raven is top 5. Raven is number 1 on my goddamn list. Raven number 1 on my list. I know y'all get sick of me talking about Raven. I mean, why you always talking about Raven? Why you always talking about Raven? Because why not? Because tell me who's better. Because tell me if you needed a guard to shut somebody down in college hoops, who else you call it? But Raven. Raven got motherfuckers scared to say her name in college hoops right now. I told you, say it 5 times. She's showing up like Candyman. Fuck out of here. The reason they don't like Raven is because she is unapologetically herself. And the crazy part is her being unapologetically herself is just as it's so pleasurable. The girl's so mild-mannered. Hey, how you doing? Smiling, looking, talking. Her being like unapologetically herself is so fucking dope. It's so fucking dope. Raven is who you should want your people to grow up to. Hold on. We got a storm coming in. Here's some thunder. We'll see how this goes. But I don't usually have no issues. But if something should happen, it'll be weather, y'all. I think they're using Dawn Staley and Gamecocks' absence as rage bait. Of course. of course. Listen. They need Dawn Staley and the Gamecocks in women's basketball. Listen. And this is not a knock on Pat Summitt. This is not a knock on. Oh my gosh! I'm so happy that it's Dawn Staley that's talking in this Pat Summitt documentary. I can't wait to watch it. Because I can't wait. I'm so happy that it's Big Drip. Talking in this Pat Summitt thing. If you took Dawn Staley, every coach from her coaching tree, and every player that came through her program, whether they stayed or didn't, right? If you took them away from women's basketball right now, if it was women's basketball without the at the college level and the pro level, what would we have? Somebody help me out. What the fuck would we have? Hot gossip, Joni back home to roll the damn tie. Is Joni from Alabama? Because I've been saying Joni in Alabama. The commish in the building. What's up, commish? Yeah, fuck them analysts. All they care about is points. She'll put you in jail, seatbelt guy. Yeah. But how long you gonna hold that against her, though? How long you gonna hold that against her? That lockdown defense on CC. Oh yeah, we talking about, you know, I always some kind of way it'll get the Raven. So Raven then locked up the National Freshman of the Year 2 times. Raven. They hate Raven because they hate Don low key, but they hate Raven different. It's if y'all know I love Soldier Story. So y'all remember when they was asking Wilkie about how Sarge hates CJ? He was like, it was different. It's different with Raven. It really wake him up at night. It keep him up at night. Raven is really in people's minds rent free. Raven may be more hated than Dawn by some people. Do y'all hear me? Yeah, we're gonna have to have a dedicated Raven. We was back and forth on it. But at this point, god damn it, we're gonna have to have a dedicated Raven baseline brunch to give the flowers and the explanations that need to be given around this special kid, man. RJ is the athlete. So many other college students is probably glad that she's graduating. Yeah, but it's grown-ups in the dub hating that she coming. Yeah, the reason they don't like Raven is the same reason they can't stand Dawn. Unapologetically. And Raven be like, I don't give a fuck. No, I want to do. Fuck the fuck. Yeah, that's the thing. It's the Raven has that the fuck attitude, like for real. If the fuck was in a dictionary, that would be Raven picture next. The fuck that I mean, fuck what you mean? She is that girl. Try their hardest to convince the masses that if a player's not putting up a bunch of points, they average, mid, not great player. But the thing is, what's up, Brett Richard? Raven is quietly on everybody's draft board. Quit playing. Yeah, you can't stick no narrative on Raven. Raven like who? Please. See that girl? The new Dawn with the hate. What I know about Soda Story? What? Oh, man. You must wasn't hear what we was doing when I had to now join the conversation. I had a co-host named Coach Rowe. What? Go through the whole movie. My favorite Denzel Washington line in all of the movies that he ever done. In every movie, I don't care what All the movies that Denzel ever done. My favorite Denzel line is, "You told it, didn't you?" You told it, didn't you? I know, but I told the story. Classic. And the real reason why they don't like Ravens is because she cost ESPN their storybook ended by making sure CC didn't get a championship. But shame on you, ESPN, because instead of you crying about the pennies that you lost, you should have looked at the dollars that you could have got if you would have just flipped the fucking narrative and talked about Raven and her coming back. But you were so fucking anti-Dawn, anti-Gamecock, anti-celebrating Black excellence that you couldn't flip the narrative. You couldn't flip the script. You would, and I can't even say you couldn't. You wouldn't flip the script. And that's the shit that pisses me off. That's the shit that pisses me off about ESPN. And then there's too many Black women sitting up at ESPN, grinning and skinning and all of that shit, and not pushing back and saying, fuck that shit. Y'all need to be talking about this. You got to be able to take the risk sometime. Got to be able to take that risk, man. Be the one to be like, nah. Be bold enough to be like, no. Fuck what you talking about. It's about Raven. I'm waiting on somebody to have the courage. They said, I don't know, Tennessee, Oklahoma, man. They ain't got a fucking chance. Stop playing. We don't know. We're gonna see. Is Raven gonna be able to defend Aaliyah Chavez? Stop playing. And you know she is. Tell me the time that Raven had to come back a second time and didn't get it done. And I know y'all gonna say UConn, but it ain't like that. Remember, Raven had already gave UConn some work, so she had to take some work back from them. Those was lickbacks UConn got on Raven. They didn't just go check Raven. Raven had been up on them. Raven hadn't lost to UConn. Think about what I'm saying now. Raven was only put on the opposing team best player. Don Block game is good. On X, I hope RJ's is too. Man, stop making them even after Black people. When y'all see people talking bullshit about them, man, holler back at them. Give them the facts. Give them the receipts. The reason they don't like Ravens is because she locked down CC and took her championship dreams away and showed the WNBA players how to stop her on the court. Raven did. Nika Mule played some good defense on CC too. I have to give that credit. Nika Mule played some good defense on CC too. But you can't be mad at Raven all the time. Here's the thing. If your girl didn't earn it, your girl didn't earn it, period. Your girl didn't earn it. And you tried to hand it to her 2 years in a row. Yeah, you tried to hand it to her 2 years in a row, and Black excellence stopped her. Do you hear me? You tried to give it to her 2 years in a row, and Black excellence said no. It doesn't work like that. You have to earn this. She got to the WNBA. They tried to give it to her twice. No, you have to earn it. You can't cheat the game. You can't cheat the fucking game, man. Can't cheat this shit. Is this what kind of color man are you? Boy say, Peterson. Oh, I ain't forgot you, boy. Come on outside. Stars gonna whoop your black southern ass, boy. I can't believe me alone. 97,001 in the portal waiting. Is there a 30 for 30 available on SC? Oh, where? 30 for 30. It ain't a 15 for 15 on South Carolina. Do you hear me? They ain't did a 2-minute spot. They've been all in CLA. You know how much great background information ESPN can have? ESPN plays so many of our games. They've been to CLA so many times. They be on campus for game day. Do you hear me? They ain't walked through. We ain't did a sit down with Miss Eva and Mr. Roscoe. Nothing. We ain't talked to Mr. and Mrs. Edwards. We didn't have the Pow family come through. Think about all the fucking stories that we could tell. Chloe Kitt's family. We ain't told that story. Raven Johnson got a goddamn twin. Anybody know that? They ain't told that story. We ain't told the story of Maddie McDaniel. Her mother survived cancer when she was pregnant with her. Like all the different stories that we could tell. Khadijah Sessions story. OG. Lisa Boyer. I call her the OG. Lisa Boyer. We can tell her story. Coach Dawn. Coach Alicia Turnerby's mom, right? When was at Temple with Don? Tell these stories. We know these things because we talk about these things. We know these things because we go seeking these things. But they ain't telling the story. They sitting right up in there with all that all these cameras, all this recorded footage. Ain't dropped a commercial about us. I would love to see Raven go through the Sports Center fucking, they used to do the little commercials. They don't do none of that shit with us. Fuck out of here. She too much like Don. Those black women on ESPN need to speak on Carolina and Raven. You goddamn right. And not just when it's at the South Carolina game. And stop being so willing to talk UCLA and UConn and Southern California and whoever the fuck else on South Carolina time. Push back. Nah, that's not the narrative. Yeah, you know what? No, let's not. Let's not do that. She walked into that trap her first season back and lit UConn up. Yeah, that was get back. They've been looking for Raven. Raven knew them was coming, but that, Black excellence and said, no, yeah. But they try cheating every day. Yes. Stay cheating every fucking day. Those was the good old days. Y'all, I promise y'all, this ain't where I came. This ain't what I came up here to talk about. But if y'all still talking, I'm still here. So y'all let me know. That's a bullshit. Shame on ESPN. We got to call it back out though. Didn't tell the shit about the freshman Turnerby's Medina. Do we know anything about Medina? ESPN could have did an exclusive. Medina Cop. Who is this? Who is this woman? We don't know shit about Medina. All the time. People like, oh, Medina's going through something. We don't know. ESPN, sit down, talk to her. What's she going through? Tell us about her family. Who is she? Why does she love the game? Where did she learn to play the game? How long has she been playing the game? Worldwide leader in sports. Failing black female athletes on a daily motherfucking basis. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I told you, we didn't even get a 2-piece on ESPN. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna play 8 million views for that Monday game against Southern Cal, but we ain't the show. Right. Latson's journey. They didn't do baseline to baseline with any of our players. They ain't walked around the corner with our motherfucking players. Great article came out today about Allie and her journey. Thank goodness for local media, because national media don't give a fuck about us. Brazilian background. Would love to know more. They don't like Raven because she's not chucking up 20 attempts a game. She has talent around her that covers up her deficiencies, but then they contradict themselves when they say South Carolina talent, not all that. I think Raven's story is that Raven's a winner. And everything that people think, every time they tell Raven she ain't good at something, she go get good at it. It was like, Raven, you can't score. Raven showed back up this season. It was like, Raven, what you gonna do? Score. And she ain't stopped scoring since she hit the goddamn floor. Tessa's excellence after breaking her leg in high school. Tessa's fucking excellence. Who the fuck? Listen, I was at college. Okay, I was at college. And I went to college early. And I still took 5 years to get out that bitch. I was at college at 17. I finished at 22. That was my plan. But Tessa ass got to college and was like, you know what? I'm gonna have fun, play hoop, be a D1 athlete, win a chip, and oh yeah, graduated 3 motherfucking years. Tell that story. Tell me Miriam Dowd's story. So many stories, so many diverse stories that they could tell. Adele Ty. They could have that be one of them fucking little stories that they do on ESPN Plus. Just week after week, walking back through with this kid with everything that she's been through, from her injury to where she's grown to right now. So many things that y'all can tell. But y'all keep talking about the same shit, the same shit, the same shit. Raven can't score. Raven got waved off. Angel said, you can't see me. Camilla pushed the girl down on the floor. Y'all tell the same dumb shit about us time after time after time. I would love to know more about Joyce and what the fuck her actual academic day looks like. Because I don't know what the fuck it is to get up and be an environmental engineer, attorney, judge, basketball player of the year type shit. What the fuck does that look like? But y'all don't mind rolling fucking Flage's fucking, and this ain't a knock on Flage, but how many times did we see the Flage story? Oh, Flage's up at 6 a.m. She's rapping. I know her whole fucking routine. Flage get up at 5. She get in the studio. I'd have seen her sitting at the desk with the headphones on, rapping in the mic. Then she ride the bike over there. She get some shots up. She get her lifted in. I know all of that shit. Tell me about what the fuck Joyce is doing. How many computer screens is up in her motherfucking room at one time? Because I believe Joyce's room looked like a goddamn bat cave with just screens everywhere. It's just fucking cold and scientific shit and basketball shit going everywhere. Like a fucking superhero. 2 Puff Joyce in this bitch. Tell me the stories. She's been in conversation since high school. They can't find anyone else for her accomplishments on the court. No, cannot. Okay, you still here. Okay. Who is she? Man, they not finna cover Okot, the owner of ESPN, is a known racist, allegedly. Whew. I hope her family can come for her last few games. Please. Stories open up their humanity. ESPN can't have people sympathizing with our girls. It's obvious. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. And this is what pisses me off. Here's what pisses me off. If Raven, if Tessa, if Joyce, if fucking Maddie, if fucking Medina, if fucking Isla, if fucking Allie, if fucking Dowda, who am I forgetting? Who I want to name them all. Who haven't I said yet? God damn it. Who haven't I said yet? Let me, because I want to make sure I name them all. Who I ain't said? Chloe, if Tanaya, is that everybody? Allie, Adele, Medina, Isla, Maddie, Agat, Tanaya, Chloe, Tessa, Raven, Joyce, Miriam, Ashlyn. If any of them came from broken homes where they was on food stamps, where their mama couldn't pay the light bill because she had to pay the AAU bill, where they had to borrow some fucking tennis shoes to be able to play basketball on Saturdays, we would not stop seeing that fucking story. If they daddies wasn't around, if they mamas was on dope, if they could say any of that fucking shit about these women that are on our team, they wouldn't stop running these fucking stories. They would be on ESPN. They'd have did a 30 for 30. They'd have been over there to their house to see they broke down homes. But no, these are young women that are coming that are second generation pros that are coming from homes where they got 2 engineers in the house, where their mother and their father were able to homeschool them and let them go play basketball wherever the fuck they wanted to. Where they got a mama and a daddy that survived cancer and it's making sure that you're gonna be the best you can fucking be. Those are the stories they won't tell. They won't tell them. But the minute you can't keep your lights on, the minute you was hungry, or your grandmama had to take care of you, or any of that shit, they can't wait to tell them stories about black excellence. They act like black excellence can only come from those situations. And we got to push back on those narratives. Fuck that shit. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all want to talk about basketball? Because I've been on a soapbox all day. Picture of excellence across all races. Everybody's daughter. She should be a role model for every fucking body. I look up to Raven. God damn it. I really do look up to Raven because she's taller than me, but I also look up to Raven because she's her. I love what she's doing. You can learn from people. You can learn from all kind of people, young people, old people, rich people, poor people. I try to learn something from everyone. UConn doesn't become the powerhouse without the coverage ESPN was giving them. But UConn, listen, shit, what's the man name? Gino Auriemma explained how UConn got to be who they were. They had an alum write an article about them in, was it the Wall Street Journal or some shit? New York Times. At a time when people weren't really following women's basketball. and he pushed the narrative and continued to push the narrative, and that helped UConn get to where they were at. That's why you hear we can tell the story. Yeah, we gonna tell the goddamn story. Worldwide leader in sports. You hear me? Plus, they only cover the light-skinned black girls. That's why I hate ESPN. Yeah, you hear me? When the Gamecocks won the Natty, they were focusing on CC. Totally disrespectful. What's my take on the transfer portal right now? I don't know. Real rap. I was talking about it a little bit earlier, so I don't know if you heard or didn't hear. I don't have a problem with the transfer portal. These young ladies are employees right now. If I don't like my job, I'm leaving that motherfucker. Some of these women have applied for the job, thought it was gonna be a perfect job, and got there and didn't like it. Some of these women are being tapped on their shoulder and saying, hey, we ain't gonna fire you, but you should go. But if you ask me a more specific question, I can answer probably better. Amber, what's good? These few, hey Amber, like they shared, they both right there. Queen K, what's happening, fam? You do. You don't know her whole fucking schedule? You wouldn't know Raven donated shoes to her old basketball team earlier this year. A1s, right? Help make it happen. Finally, Dawn and her black student athletes are no drama, work hard academically, love each other, and our team. You hear me? Great point. Teach me danceful. Miriam, thank you. Gotti. Bright Eyes, what's happening, fam? Stop using us to drive the TV ratings. If you don't value our stories of humanity, stop exploiting it. Stop fucking exploiting it. That's the fucking point. Stop exploiting it. Exactly. None of them came from the hard look story. You hear me? ESPN would, hey. You said we'll tell Trauma and Drama Carolina stories. They ain't in trouble. They ain't in trouble. And Dawn ain't in trouble. No time for excellence. When the fuck was the last time you didn't have time for excellence? That's what the fuck is wrong with the fucking. These are the things that I think is wrong with the society. When people can just say it made me feel some type of way. No, don't. I'm not gonna allow you to say feel some type of way. Tell me what is the type of way. What is it? Use your words and tell me. I'm not so we can get to it. And winter fatigue. Got to be able to use your words, express how you feel, and don't leave it as some kind of witcher way. Tell somebody what it is. What is that way? And don't ever get tired of winning. Fuck you gonna get tired of winning? I don't understand. Never skirt. What's up, Phil? That's why you love my content. We just up here. I asked my daughter why does she admire Raven so much. She says because she's the type of woman I want to be, and the same since I met her in high school. See what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. I love it. Those are the stories we want to tell. Bump ESPN, Netflix should really make a documentary series on the Gamecocks called The House That Don Built. Fuck that. Somebody should back Cess Talk Sports to make a fucking documentary called The House That Don Built. We ain't giving Netflix shit else. I need some black investors to put some money behind Cess Talk Sports, and let's put our own fucking documentary out. And then shop it and see who won it. And then see who won it. Let's do that. Fuck all that. And then let's sell it. And then let's sell it. And turn the money into an NIL deal for the team. God damn it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Champ. Nothing at all. I don't know where we at right now. I came up here to talk about some other stuff. But it's always interesting and more. I actually love the check ball interaction because I always come up here, like I said, with a plan, and then y'all always got some other shit on y'all mind. So I love the engagement. Keep it coming. We don't got to talk about shit I was talking about. I'll tell y'all about that later. Now I need y'all to get out there and at Oprah, at Whoopi, at all these folks with these networks and these at Tyler, at somebody, and tell them turn the money loose. We got a story to tell. Give me a Tubi deal. I don't care. We on Tubi once. That's why I don't like ESPN. They refuse to spotlight black excellence. They just want to feature mediocrity and flash. I'm down with that. Let's do it. I don't know how to do it. So now y'all got to help me do it. But that's what I want to do. So I don't know. How do we do it? All the people here, somebody in here knows something about a documentary, director, cinematographer. Got to start using the resources. Got to start building a community. I'm calling on the community to help with the shit that I don't know how to do. And if you see me doing some shit wrong, or you see that you can help do some shit, reach out and let me know, because I don't know. Remember, I cut this camera on and was like, I don't know, we're going to do this shit. And this is where I cutting it on and being like, yeah, I told y'all all the time, go back and look at my first videos, bro. It's like Matrix. I'm disappeared in that bitch. You can't, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm glitching in that motherfucker. So we went from that to like, we got backgrounds and shit now. So something is working. Something is working. And we got over 6,500 people in this community. Somebody knows something. We got to push this thing out. Let's go. Exactly. Ryan Coogler, let him know. With some good hoops talk. Raven is her. You better believe it. That's why this is a great community. Real people talking real black women basketball. That's what we're here for. New user, what's good? Working and lurking both jobs today. That's what I'm talking about, fam. Get to the money. 140 in the chat. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. But we got to build out these platforms. Think about all of the stories. Think about all of the stories that aren't. This is what I worry about. This is what I worry about. Women's basketball is exploding right now. And I look at like all of the young women that are coming after, right? We got the Pardos, we got Special K, we got Kaylee Wynn, you got Joyce out here. Oh, and we got Tiana Wright coming, right? Is in a few years, right? I think of the young ladies that are here now. I think about all of the stories that haven't been told. Wow. All of the stories that haven't been told. All of the hours that all of the watch hours that they've gotten just showing Cece. Think about if they had told some of these other stories. I would have loved to know Letitia and Mihir's story. I would have loved to know more about Pow Pow. Love to know more about Aaliyah Boston. Right? I would have loved to know more about KK Arnold. I'd love to know more about Anissa Morrow, Angel Reese. All of these stories that they're just not telling. All of these stories that are going to go untold because nobody invests. But it's real value in the stories. We enjoy the stories. We eat the shit up. We got to push back, man, and tell people what the fuck it is that we like. I'm begging y'all to spend your social media currency wisely. Get behind Baseline Brunch. I love the support that show gets. I love the support that the platform gets. But that was one of my, that Baseline was a brainchild. That was one of the things that I wanted to be able to bring to life on this platform, was to be able to show that women could get together and just talk hoops and have a good time with it. And those women, High Life, Kamish, Brittany, I can't thank them enough for being able to make it happen. That's why it's a great community. Real people talking real black women basketball. I don't know why this just jumped back on again. B Will, what's good? I'm reaching out today to my contacts. We can do this. Let me know. 2 sisters, 1 vision. I don't know. Add another sister in there. I don't know. 3 sisters, 1 vision. I don't know. But I'm down. Let's get it. Unfortunately, with these national media chains, they only tell the stories that they think people are interested in. They rely on local media to tell stories that certain people want to hear. The other thing I want to say too is that we talk about the Villa all the time. The Villa is a very unique place, and I keep saying I'm gonna give y'all a tour, but it's a unique place. We get together, we watch hoops, we argue, we talk life, but there are also other places in there for you to share, grow, right? What is it? Shit, we got a place. You got cars for sale? Let us know. You got a business? Let us know. You see people hiring? Let us know. You looking for a job? Let us know. It's a community. This shit is bigger than me sitting up here talking. And some of y'all are so new that y'all don't know that. So, Y'all may want to get into this. Y'all may want to get in this Discord. Let's go. What else? Where I'm at. That would be amazing to capture and tell the true story of Gamecock women's basketball team. But not only that, Small's the one. I want to be able to capture and tell those stories from a Gamecocks women's basketball team from the point of view of Gamecock fans, right? Damn, man, my allergies are killing. Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 fucking second. Shit. Sorry, folks. This is my life when fucking springtime is coming. I never be understand why Raven doesn't get the credit she deserves. Because if they gave Raven the credit that she really deserved, they would have been having to talk about this black woman's excellence since she was a freshman in high school. That means that they'd have been talking about Raven for what? 9 years? 9 years? In third, let me see, how many championships do she got? I don't even know with the AAU shit. You know what I'm saying? They've been talking about this girl for 9 years. Best show on YouTube. Love it. Maybe because Dawn has a predominantly black team with a black coach who say what she feel and make them think. Yeah, but so what? It's coaches out here with predominantly white teams that with white coaches that say and do what the fuck they feel. Kim Mulkey? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's something more. It's up to us to put pressure on the networks to tell the stories we want to use. Social media, it's a powerful tool, and they do see it, believe it. Yeah, or walk away from them networks and get your information somewhere else. You ain't got to tune in over there. That's my sis twin. We're gonna do it. Let's get it. Red Dawn is the other sister. 2 sisters, 1 vision. That's what I'm saying. What's y'all vision? Are y'all a business? Let us know. You probably already explained it before. How do you get a Discord invite? You don't get a Discord invite. You go to my website, cesstalksports.com. And there's a link. There's a button that you hit to fill out the form to request keys to the mansion. Do I see any Gamecocks getting into the portal? Well, no, I don't. But I didn't see any Gamecocks getting into the portal last year. So the thing that I know is that it's a business. So I don't walk into any end season. I don't walk into the end of the season blind. That's all I'll say. I don't expect anybody to. I think that everybody who is a Gamecock right now that is scheduled to be a Gamecock next year are in the best position that they can be in for where I think their careers could go. So I would hope that they wouldn't, but I understand young people, and because they don't tell their stories enough, I don't know the fucking backstory enough. Maybe, I would love to know, if somebody does decide to get in the portal, why? But yeah, you can go to cesstalksports.com, fill out the request. I choose to just get my info elsewhere. Absolutely. Cleaning company out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Okay, that's what we need to know. 2 sisters, 1 vision. If y'all looking for cleaning in Fayetteville, North Carolina, 2 sisters, 1 vision. Right here in the community. If you in Fayetteville, spread the word. That's what I want this community to be about. That's what I want this community to be about. I want the community to grow to a point enough where it keep my lights on. I'm never gonna lie to y'all about that. Am I doing this to keep my lights on? Yes. So do I need the platform to get to a place where it's paying? Yes. But I also want to get the platform to a place where it's paying positively into our real community, where people are making connections, business connections, education connections, coaching connections, advertising connections, whatever the fuck that is. We don't take advantage of these opportunities. There's 6,500 people that said that subscribe to this. Now I'm gonna tell 6,500 people about whatever the fuck I tell them about. And if you can push it out from there, great. That's the whole point of this shit. Okay, cool. Thanks, Cess. Yo, chat. I'm expecting the big baguette to the portal to UConn. Just playing I Can Dream, can't I? Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep, Mondo. Good morning. What's happening? Is it house cleaning? That's wild. I'm in Fayetteville, North Carolina. That's good stuff. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This what I'm talking about. Now, y'all, okay, now my Fayetteville people, tell them. We got some people in the family. 2 sisters, 1 vision. Check them out. Y'all got a website, something like that. You know what I'm saying? This is the positive way that we use these platforms. We have a good time. Listen, I'm here to have a good time. I'm here to learn. I learn so much from y'all. This is why I get up and come back. I don't like to be places that I ain't learning. I've ran into a lot of smart people here. A lot of people know way more shit than I know. That's why I'm always asking y'all shit. The only way that I'm going to stay thinking I'm young and moving like I'm hip and shit is hanging out with motherfuckers who know more than me. So this is why I'm up here. Yeah, for sure. For sure, fam. For sure. So what is our plan for? I don't know. You got to tell me. What's our plan for what? If somebody get in the portal to be Gamecocks and Don we trust. I told you already, we going to the mall. We just window shopping unless we see something we got to get. You know what I mean? My little brother is in Fayetteville and is about to deploy this weekend. Prayers up. Appreciate his service. Prayers up. We UConn again. Yes, I'm looking ahead for how to best slay that monster. Be Gamecocks. UConn looks very different this year. And I think that we got players that are ready to meet the moment. Like Joyce said, we put the losses. We remember the losses. We remember the losses more than we remember the wins. We put the losses right in our hey, we got that right in the front of our mind. Defend, knock down shots. All of those things. We got other military. We got other military in the you know, Sergeant Hall over there praying for her. So I appreciate the military. Utmost respect for veterans. My grandfather was 31 years in the Army, retired Command Sergeant Major. Appreciate the service. So this thing goes beyond basketball. We have a lot of fun, but you know it doesn't have to just be that. And that's why I'm so adamant about how I handle the brand and how I handle the platform, because it ain't here for trolls. It's here for something bigger than that. It's bigger than YouTube, y'all. It's bigger than YouTube. Y'all gonna start to see me moving other things off of YouTube to be able to have more control over. Got to grow up the brand. I hope y'all grow with us. I hope y'all grow with us. What else we talking about? We done for the day? What we doing? We got thunderstorms this afternoon, so I'm around. What we got up? I'm a veteran too, and been to Iraq and Afghanistan as well as humanitarian mission in Haiti. I will always support the military in their fight and the people in it. Thank you for your service, Jermaine. Appreciate you for sure. Political ill, veteran. All good. We go. This is why this is a community. Listen. Here's the thing. I didn't come up here calling y'all fam. I came up here calling y'all squad, and the chat kept pushing back on me to say fam. This is how we got the fam. But when I say fam, I mean fam. So sometimes a family need to have a conversation outside of basketball. This is the type of community that can have that because we built it like that. This is why I push back on bullshit when I see bullshit in the chat. This is why I be certain people I know it ain't for them because I know I ain't for everybody. So sometimes you got to have a conversation about that. Sometimes there's some other shit on your mind. Put it out there. Sometimes you might just need some prayers. Sometimes you might just want to say I had a bad day. This is a safe space to be able to do that and still talk hoops. You know what I'm saying? Period. I done seen people on here meet long distance cousins that met on here. I done met the relatives of people I went to high school with on here that I should have never ran into. So, I mean, listen, this you got to be social on this media now. Praying for my fellow vet, absolutely. We in the house, U.S. Army veteran myself. Half pint too short. Thank you for your service. So yeah, this is all learning, growing together around a love for hoops, around a love for women's hoops, around a love for Gamecocks hoops, and around a love for just seeing Black excellence. Period. Black and brown excellence. Just seeing excellence, but also being able to have conversations that get us to a place where we don't even have to be talking about race. So that was my little spiel. That was my little spiel on that. That was my spiel on that. But all y'all are valuable, man. You know, make your suggestions. Help us grow. Let us know how you can help. I definitely appreciate this channel. Does get hectic and crazy, especially if you own a business. Go to relax, learn, hang out with more people. Welcome, fam. Welcome. It's hard. People don't understand. We owning a business, being an entrepreneur, that shit'll drive your ass crazy. People think I'm gonna quit my job, be an entrepreneur. That shit ain't for everybody. I forget the youngster that was on, I think it was on Instagram, telling people that shit ain't for everybody. If you tired of doing one job, if one job is on your nerves, being an entrepreneur might not be for you. Because being an entrepreneur means you got all the goddamn jobs. You got to be the janitor, you got to be the producer, you got to be the fucking talent, you got to be the recruiter, you got to wear all the hats. You know how many times I'd have fired my fucking self? This shit is different. This shit is different. And that's why I'm so adamant about making sure that these young people, because they're brands and they're entrepreneurs and they're trying to navigate spaces that they ain't never been in, that they people ain't never been in, advocating and making sure that they got the access and the resources and the tools that they need to be as successful as they can, because they getting once in a lifetime opportunities to make generational wealth in a game that I never thought women would get paid to play. I fire myself. God damn, you done fucked up the edit again. Hollering at my own self. Ain't nobody fucked up the edit but me. Now I got to start over. But I did it. You know what I'm saying? I did it. That's the life of an entrepreneur. And you know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I ain't telling no lies now. For real. Me sitting here like, God damn. Who did this? Me. You did it. You did it. Me. I did it. I did it. Y'all. I was going to talk specifically the games for tomorrow. Business owners 24/7. Hell no, ain't no days off. What you doing on Christmas? Working. What you doing on Valentine's Day? Working. What you doing on Easter? Working. What you doing on New Year's? Working. Fuck, you talking about working? I am a business owner. So true. I'm over here creating curriculums, migrating the website, and trying to clean my office all the same day. Love it. But if you want just 8 hours, yeah, not for you. No, not for you. Not for you. You falling asleep in the chair sometime. You forget to eat sometime. Shit, you know. Then on the flip side of this, you know what I'm saying, I still have the things that I do on the side to be able to help pay for this until this thing pays for itself. So I still got clients I'm dealing with. I'm getting flyers ready. I'm getting websites up. I'm getting graphic designs done. I'm getting content made for other people. So it's a crazy world. It is a crazy world. Crazy world. I'm a UConn fan. I prefer you slay the giant, not monster. Oh, you mean don't call UConn a monster? Do you mean it like that? B Bickham? Let me know. Let me know if I'm understanding. But the one thing that I learned about YouTube, social media is, as I was coming on here and my mentor told me, you'll find your tribe. You'll find your tribe. So I'm finding my tribe. We finding our tribe, and I think we got a lot of things in common. And it's basketball based, but we can talk about a lot of different things. Facts. Doing it on your own can be difficult, especially if you have outside noise and doubters. Oh, the doubters is what make me go harder. I can't wait for somebody to tell me what I can't do, what I ain't gonna do. I'm about to show you. Cess Talk Sports is coming. Cess Talk Sports is coming. I don't mean to be like, I'm not trying to be cocky, but like what we're building, what we're doing, the way we're supporting, doing it the right way. We not out here buying followers. We ain't out here buying clicks and likes. We just grinding. We just grinding. We just grinding. So we gonna continue to do that. I ain't gonna blow this up. Challenge. I can't wait. I can't wait to call your name. I can't wait to put your name in my book. Mondo said it wasn't gonna blow up. We trying to pull off Greenville. We trying to pull off Greenville in November. These are the things that we put out the merch for. These are the things that we VIP. These are the things that we ask for the money for. This is where the money go. Greenville in November. We're trying to pull off WNBA in July. We are boots on the ground in Sacramento for the game Saturday. So we are boots on the ground for that game. We got somebody with tickets. We got somebody with the camera. We got somebody that's gonna try to get in there when the doors open to give y'all that VIP access into what's going on. So pull up and check us out with that. So look, we just trying to grow. We trying to go. Yeah, if I got 5 haters right now, I need 15 by the end of the week. So those are the things we're trying to pull off, and then we're gonna be trying to pull off LSU, the LSU game as the Cess Talk Sports Sweet meetup next season. So those are the things that we trying to build right now. We appreciate the support. Challenge. I know Cosby Show. Let's get it. I respect all business owners and people who are heading to work. I know it's hard out there, but just know you got it. Including you, Cess. You're gonna create massive hits. Yeah, we finna get it. We finna blow up. Us, all of us. Looking forward to it, Jay. No fluff, just real talk. Appreciate you pulling up. Y'all want to talk some hoops? Y'all done for the day? Y'all let me know. We have 2 hours. I got time. If y'all want to talk a couple of these games that's coming up tomorrow, if y'all want to go. So put ones in the chat. Ones in the chat if you want to talk some of the games tomorrow. Twos in the chat if you're ready to go. Let me know. It's all up to you. Okay, we gonna look like we still talking. Okay, give me a second, y'all. 1 second, we'll finish talking. All right. Let's get back into it. 1, I got a doctor's appointment. So 2, in about 15 minutes after. It's all good. Yes, follow the Gamecocks in college. You worried about Duke? Okay, tell me why you worried about Duke. I'm gonna just tell you, I don't have Duke winning. I don't have Duke winning. Now listen, I can't take nothing from Duke, right? I can't take nothing from Duke because I was on their neck at the beginning of the season. Like, what the hell they doing? This shit ain't working. Kara's failing. And she was like, shut the fuck up, and won the ACC on me and went undefeated almost or something in the ACC. Duke doesn't have enough offense. I don't have them winning either. Is there any possibility? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that y'all know me. As far as LSU goes, it's very rare that I pick against LSU unless they're like playing against us. I have a lot of respect for Michaela Williams. I really like Jada Rashard. If I could get any point guard in the portal, it would be Rashard. But I know they ain't gonna let her go nowhere. But anyway, and then y'all know how I feel about Lake. I just think that they're coming with a toughness. Sometimes, here's the thing, and I probably shouldn't look at stuff like this, but we family, so don't judge me. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna just tell y'all honestly, right? At this point of the year, I look at teams like this, especially teams that have played each other already. Everybody's played a lot of basketball. Y'all know each other. So the thing is, if y'all went into an alley, which one of these teams do I trust to come out? Right? If I threw y'all in a steel cage match, and that's not the way to, probably not a good way to describe it, but I'm being honest. Who's coming out? Because at this time it's about grit. It's about want to. It's about I'm gonna take your cookies. I fuck asking for your cornbread. I done already ate your cornbread. That's how I feel. That's what I feel like your mentality has to be in the tournament. So when I look at these teams, I'm just like, if I put them both in the, if I sent them both in the alley, LSU is coming back out the alley. That's all. That's the same reason why I got LSU beating UCLA, because I think that SEC toughness, grit, and just the fight that them women have in them, they can out tough them. Duke they met earlier this year. Duke had them, just couldn't close. Blew a 19-point lead. Lay saved LSU, and 4 showed up later on. And here's the thing. Lay saved them, right? Do you see anything that Duke has gained that would stop Lay from being able to save them again? It's people that come in the chat and tell me Lay saved us against Duke. I don't remember the game going like that, but I get it. Lay knows Duke very well. Lay matches up with Duke very well. Lay is a hard matchup for Kara Lawson. So if Kara Lawson is figuring out how to deal with Flau'jae and she got that on her mind, she gonna fuck around and get laid. Lay with the butter gonna help him out. But also, Jada Rashard is taking the next step, right? She's already looking like a junior at the end of her sophomore season, as she should. So there's that. You don't trust 4? It ain't about 4. And that's the thing for me, Brett. It's not about 4. 4 is gonna do whatever 4 do. Senior season. I'm not worried about 4. I'm looking at Toby Fournier. Are you gonna be able to deal with the physicality and the athleticism of My Joyner and Zakiya Johnson down there? Because I will put them down there on you. And then as soon as they wear your ass out, I would bring Koval in there to run at the same speed that you and get on your nerves, right? I mean, I just would. I just think the physicality is gonna get them. And I see you saying you would take you're going to take Koval over, or you're going to take Fournier over Koval. I get that, and I would. Normally I would. But Fournier's problem is going to be that by the time it's time for her to deal with Koval, Mike Joyner and Zakiya going to be then already been down there and banged her up. Leaned on her, weighed on her. You know what I'm saying? You think Duke can beat them? You just don't believe in LSU. The other thing, though, I'm gonna trust. I'm gonna trust Kim Mulkey's clipboard over Carol Lawson's clipboard. Oh yeah, they got to tell their own story. You better believe that. What up, though? Working on peaks as we speak. That's what's happening, man. Let me get some of them slips. What's going on? Somebody was asking, was that MJ Lover? There you go. This is MJ. MJ Lover 23, 34. That's him. Somebody was somebody. It wasn't Dookie. It was Maryland. Y'all need to get your facts right. What wasn't Duke? What wasn't Duke? It was Maryland. What was it? What was it? What was it? Tell me. What did I mess up? I don't know. You got to catch me up on that one. I don't think Kim is going to play Koval that long. She's going to play them two freshmen, as she should. As she should. As she should. Y'all think Toby want to bang with Joyner? Oh, Lay saved us versus Maryland, not Duke. That's why I said y'all say Lay saved us versus Duke. I don't remember the game that way, but that's what y'all say. I just think Kim has the players that will execute and welcome the pressure, especially against such a raw team like LSU. Wait, you think Kim or Kara got the players that will execute and welcome the pressure against LSU? Teach me dance so I don't know. I'm a little confused right there. Chi good energy. What's up, fam? If they're gonna come and repeat stuff, they need to get the correct team. Hey man, the commission ain't fooling with y'all no more. The commission say, it was Maryland. I told you I didn't remember the Duke game like that, but I know how to take my medicine, and I got CRS, so I trust the chat to let me know that kind of stuff. Duke offense is going to be the reason they lose. Where do the points come from for Duke? Matter of fact, let me put them up. Because is it Fournier? And then where does she rank on the 25? Okay, 13. Here she go. Yeah, they talk about Fournier being able to protect the rim. At 6'2"? I don't know. You want to see how LSU reacts when they came front run? We finna find out who they are. They need to get up out of Gamecock business, incorrect facts, shit. I think Kim and LSU have the players that welcome the moment and will be able to execute down the stretch. I don't think the Duke players can meet the moment, given how emotional sometimes the game gets. Yeah, I think we said the same. I think I understand what you're saying. My thing with Duke is, even when Duke was taking them losses in a row, I never seen them be like, yes, we about to fight back. You know what I'm saying? Half pint too short. Appreciate you becoming a member, fam. Appreciate you becoming a member. Or fam, thank you so much. Can't wait to see Blake's versus Hannah matchup tomorrow. Whew. Real rap. That's what I'm looking forward to. Doggo and no Blakes. Was Duke Kids tripped up game? Duke was the tripped up game, I believe. But come on, hold on. Somebody in the chat, help me out. I believe it was her tripped up game. If Gamecocks commission said it was Maryland, It was motherfucking Maryland, damn it. Like our game against LSU and the tourney took a heavy emotional toll. I doubt Duke would be able to do what we did. Oh, it's not gonna be emotional like that. It's not. Is that it won't? It won't be nearly as emotional as that. And it really won't be nearly as emotional as that because what LSU, well, what Flau'jae and her teammates were backing her on with what they had smoke for. They already took care of that, and they went into Duke and took care of that. So this is a formality. So here's the thing. Here's what I think. Duke may be thinking about getting a lick back. Fair, right? They could be. But LSU shouldn't be thinking about that anymore at all. LSU should be thinking about this is the next team in front of us. Give a fuck who it is. We got to walk through them. If they thinking about, we need to get a lick back, if they still thinking about what happened with Flau'jae and Team USA, then they've already lost this fucking game. Because then they too much in their feelings. You shouldn't even be in your feelings already. You already got your lick back from that. Been there, done that. Got a t-shirt from that. Who the fuck on? So that shouldn't be it shouldn't be as emotional as that. Duke, who are you? This is a Duke, who are you? This is all about Duke. This is all about Carol Lawson. Do hard better. We finna find out. They got into the game 21-13. You hear me? I think, honestly, it's going to be a crazy storyline that being LSU and South Carolina in the championship. You think so? Okay. See, that's why I say, let me check in the chat. Checking in, just watched last night live. I'm loving that bus pull up. It's epic. I'm loving it. Hey, I'm finna kill him with the bus. I'm killing them with the bus action, Chi. It's over. If they don't know, basically, we just saying, Duke. Warm up the buses, goddammit. Oh shit. Yeah, warm up the buses. They saying Duke, warm up the buses. About to go. Hey man, somebody's leaving the dance floor. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with it. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have some fun. We are gonna have some fucking fun. You miss. Thank you, MJ. Thank y'all. What was that? That's the sound of the bus starting up. Look, let me show you one more time. The bus, look. Jermaine. I know. I get on everybody's nerves. I know I get on their nerves. I know I do. Look. Jermaine. Wait, look, check this out. That's when you're not on the bus, when just a little when the little sprinter van out there for him. Hey, the sprinter out there for you. Hey, some of y'all gonna miss the bus, baby. Got passed right by, baby. Got passed right by. It's up. Jermaine. Oh shit. I'm beeping the horn on. Hey, BB. Sprinter out front. You got Texas versus UConn or South Carolina championship game. Most people that I see right now have us losing in the Final Four and UConn beating Texas in the championship is what I'm seeing right now. First time I heard the sound effect. Who are the drivers other than Jermaine? Oh man, Gus, Jermaine, who else? Damn, I don't even remember all the bus drivers' names now. Who are we hired? I know Jermaine, Gus, Willie. Who else? Who was that? Tanya White, what's good? Los, that's right, Los. Gus do the long hauls. Los drive the sprinter. Los, man, Willie. We had to hire some independent contractors because we was spread out across the regions. But I think we getting back down to just our regular ones. I didn't realize that Kelsey Andrews was the number 2 center in our class. Yeah. Shh. Tell nobody. Tell nobody. Don ain't playing around. Hire a new one. Jethro. That's the teams that got Molly Whip. They got Molly Wop. They get the Jethro. Bro, that sound like they getting a ride home on Mater, bro. That sound like Jethro driving Mater, bro. You got what in this truck? Bill. But y'all know how I go. Jermaine, that bus started, boss. Get that bus started, boss. Put that sandwich down. You said that's a raggedy. I hope they make it home. Which one was raggedy? the diesel? Yep. So get ready, man. Y'all get ready. Y'all know I'm silly. Y'all know we gonna have some fun. It's all in the name of pushing women's hoops forward. Women's hoops over everything right now. Women's basketball over everything right now. Over everything. Okay, so Duke. Okay, I told y'all that. What else? So tomorrow, Notre Dame, Vandy. Y'all, I think Doggo do this one. I think Doggo might take this game. I was leaning Vandy, but Hannah looked like she own one right now. Hannah looked like she own one right now. Like, I'll say this about, I know this. If Vandy wins this game tomorrow, I'm going to be so impressed with Michaela Blakes. Because this right now, this is going to tell me a lot about No Breaks Blake's, her grit, right? She a sophomore. Going against this junior with this experience. Can you go down Texas and take it? Can you go down Texas, take it from her? It's yours. You're the number 2 seed. Can you go lead your team? I mean, I already respect her a lot. But with the way Hannah is playing right now, especially if Blake's got a guard Hannah, oh yeah, I'll leave with even. Y'all already think highly of No Breaks Blake's. No, I think Vandy is in the narrative now, and they aren't going to let Vandy lose to Notre Dame. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, you know, when Basconomics gets involved, then we talking something different. We talking something different then. But it's gonna be a hell of a game. I look, 2:30 can't get here quick enough. I can't wait for basketball to start again. But I mean, I'm gonna watch that Cal game tonight. Who is Hannah gonna guard? Blakes or Galvin? Everybody. Hannah gonna guard everybody because the way that they set their defense up, they let Hannah play like a free safety back there. Hannah just wrong. Hannah's the thing that's different, and tell me, and you tell me if I'm wrong, MJ, but it seems like Hannah doesn't guard anybody. Hannah guards the ball. Where's the ball? Hannah guards the ball. Hannah goes to help where the ball is. She seemed like she just roaming around. Yo, I'm telling y'all, there's a Cess Talk Sports. There's an official Cess Talk Sports person on the ground. Boots on the ground in Sacramento for that game on Saturday. Let me know if you're going to be in the building. Let me know if you're going to be in the building. Also, fam, I sent you an email. Let me know if you got it, Clary Fennell. But yeah, we got somebody. So we're going to be trying to just give y'all some early look around, shoot around, hopefully with them on the ground. This is something we trying at the Golden One. So let us know. Let me know who's in the building. Let me know who's in the building in Sacramento. Y'all let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I wish that I could be there, but we trying to grow the channel so that I can be there. Okay, great, good, fam. Great, fam. Great. Okay, you in the building. Great, fam. And we're gonna be dropping the link too if you're in the building and want to show us where you at. But Cess Talk Sports in the building on Saturday. Not me, but boots on the ground for sure. Wherever the ball is. Yeah, that's Hannah. Hannah's a floater. She's everywhere. Okay, booked your tickets last night. You're going to be in the building, Blacknificent One. Yep. Be on the lookout. It'll be a Cess Talk Sports shirt in the building. It'll be a Cess Talk Sports shirt in the building. Tell them hi. Take a picture. Send some love. Hit the camera. Come up. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout, y'all. We trying to grow this thing. All right. Oh, Chi-Chi. If Hannah continues still on the ball, it's going to be a wrap for Vandy. Turnovers will be the key. So here's the thing. This is what I actually think is the key. If Hannah and Blakes are guarding each other, whoever stays out of foul trouble wins the goddamn game. Because they both can get in. They both can get into foul trouble. They both gonna take risks. Hannah, Michaela is gonna come downhill at Hannah and try to put the pressure on the refs to make that call when she's trying to go up and finish through contact. And she's gonna have to move her feet to keep Hannah in front of her. Right? So whoever can stay out of foul trouble and stay the fuck on the floor wins that game. To me, that's what I think decides this game. As I'm sitting here thinking about it, but we just talking. So you tell me, what you think? Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. This is gonna be a good basketball game, and I thought about whose clipboard is clipboarding. I don't. Neither one of these coaches have shown me anything that I would need to really trust one over the other. As I went back and looked at a few things and stuff like, Ivy's won a chip. Shay was part of the UConn machine. Shay is off Gino's tree. Niel's off Muppet's tree. So I don't trust, and neither one of them have done anything where I'm like, really trust that clipboard. I'm clipboarding right now, big dog. So this is gonna be about the players for me. It's gonna be about the players. Now Galvin can be important. She can be important. But this would also be a great game for winning time to have a good game. Be a great game for winning time to go off. Chi-Chi, I see you saying you hope that the refs don't be on bullshit, but really, I think that the refs are going to be on bullshit, and so you just got to come in knowing the refs going to be on bullshit, and come in knowing it's 5-on-8. Come in knowing it's 5-on-8. Come in keeping your head in the game. Come in keeping your poise. Come in making the adjustments and go from there. I think I have Virginia winning. I'm riding with Kamora Johnson right now. I think Olivia Miles gonna have her hands full trying to guard Kamora Johnson. Ayana Moore gonna light it up on her old teammates. That's a great factor too that I wasn't even talking about. Great factor too. Just get back game for Ayana Moore. But at the same time, They're gonna be looking at that like, Ayana, we know you. We know you're gonna get back, but we know you. We know your tendencies. So who does better on that? But great point. I'm sure there's it's some added motivation. Hannah's such a dog. We haven't mentioned anybody else being a factor in them winning. That's crazy. Oh, because here's the thing, and it's not a knock on them, but the way that their team is set up, the other people that we would talk about, they can't be a factor unless Hannah's dog going. Like I don't see a game where they win and Hannah has a bad game. Like I don't see a game where it's like, you know what, Prosper and Moore really took Vandy down. I don't see it. Like in order for Prosper and Moore and all of them to be who they are, with the Jesus, all them for them to be who they are, Hannah got a doggo. That's what I think, Anastasia. That's what I think. I think I don't see a game where they in spite of with no Hannah they're able to get. I don't see that at all for them. Okay, you got Virginia too. Okay, yeah. So UConn, North Carolina. Listen, I wish they would have made that. I wish that this lineup went North Carolina, UConn, Minnesota, UCLA, Notre Dame, Vanderbilt, Duke, LSU. That's how I wish they had the TV would have run this thing down, because I don't expect North Carolina to do much with UConn. I just don't. If I'm missing something, y'all tell me. I've been saying North Carolina was fool's gold all year, so I just don't know. I don't who from North Carolina. Who from North Carolina should we be looking at? Like, who from North Carolina is going to give UConn trouble? And this is a real question, y'all. I'm not being funny. Like, tell me something about North Carolina. So y'all help me out with that. And then I know don't nobody believe me. Oh, nobody believes me. UCLA better not be overlooking Minnesota. Not because Minnesota is just this great team, but because Minnesota got a lot of players from Minnesota on their team. And I told you about them players from Minnesota. But also, they just play basketball. They're solid. They're a solid team. They're gonna play fundamental basketball. They're not gonna go away. They're gonna play for 40 minutes. They're not gonna be scared. They got shooters. They're gonna be willing to be more physical with UCLA than UCLA is willing to be with them. And I think, sure, UCLA took care of them during the regular season, but they ain't got shit to lose now. After this is 1, 2, 3 Cancun. You want to stay? You want to stay in Sacramento a while? Or you trying to get on out the way? UCLA, don't overlook Minnesota. And then we talked Duke, LSU. I told y'all what I think. In fact, hot hand Hannah got to go off. Yeah, hell yeah. They finna pack up TCU. Oh yeah, and if it's a tight knit game between Vandy and Notre Dame, Vandy will win because the people want to see the Vandy UConn matchup. I hope not. Vandy don't play as good on the road. I feel Hannah just needs to be good defensively. Vandy don't rebound or play good enough defensively. What's up, White Wolf? The other thing though too is this. Oh, Hannah is so confident. It's like cocky. I ain't gonna hold you up. Hannah thinks Hannah believes in Hannah the way I believe in me. Like if it comes down to her or somebody else, she's betting on her every time. She's betting on her every time. So And I don't know enough about either one of these teams to know who would come out the alley. I don't know. But I know Hannah gonna doggo. Hannah's gonna doggo. That we can count on. So Michaela Blakes, no breaks, Blakes. This is your chance to show me the grit. This is the get it out the mud game from me. I'm not sure about Vandy. They don't play that good on the road, but this is 1-2-3 Cancun, so it could be different. Yeah. Does anyone know a reliable website to know the prospect drafts for WNBA? I've been checking. I can't find any other than some sites I've never heard of. Nah. You mean like, no. There's no place that I can specifically say. Everybody's just guessing anyway. Damn right, that's my kind of player. Yeah, I mean, shit, how else you supposed to be? Especially when you her height. I gotta walk in thinking I'm the baddest thing out here. You gotta walk out there with that Isaiah Thomas mentality, that Zeke mentality. Like, man, I'm the one. You can't stop me. Who gonna stop me? Stop me. Who gonna stop me? Stop me. She gotta come with that. And I don't know that anybody's brought it to Michaela like that. I don't know anybody's brought it to Michaela like that. That she's been challenged like that, from one player. They can also roam and disrupt what she does on the defensive side. It would be funny if this Notre Dame team gets to the Elite Eight, the TCU doesn't. The narratives for Hannah and Olivia would be fun to watch unfold. Oh gosh, house of cards to come falling down if this shit happens. It'll shake some shit up, Grace. There you go, Grace. Now Grace did threw a whole monkey wrench in this thing. Wow, I wasn't even thinking about that. But what does that do? What does that say? Oh God, what would they do with that? Way to bring that up, Grace. Great topic to watch unfold. I didn't even have my popcorn out for that one. Thank you for putting it on my radar. Now we on narrative watch. Now, and here's the thing. If Notre Dame fuck around and beat Vandy tomorrow at 2:30, right? If they do that, how much pressure will Olivia Miles be feeling by 7:30 p.m. on Saturday to have to beat Virginia? Grace, I like the way you're thinking. It changes things up. See, that's why we talk about this time. Because, see, this is the time of the season when people start clinching. They start clinching. Start getting tight around here. You understand? They start clinching up. Ooh, uh-oh. Yeah. How much pressure will be on her, and will she be able to deliver on the road in Sacramento? I like it, Grace. Hot take. I don't even know if you talked here before, Grace, but thank you for that. Thank you. That's fire. I like it. Shit. That's a lot of motherfucking pressure. I like the narrative. I like it. Let's watch it unfold. We can talk some other games. We can talk the Saturday games tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow morning. For check ball. We up. I think that's all I had, y'all. It was a great conversation. I appreciate y'all letting me get on my soapbox, talk about some stuff, some hoops, letting y'all chime in back from the chat. Y'all let me know. Y'all can always message me if there's some topics y'all want to talk about. You can always throw them in the chat as we go. But I think we can wrap it up from right here. We can wrap it up right here. Now, no. Before I wrap it up, I want to ask y'all a real question. Fam. Why we got it's like 118 of us in here. That's enough of us to take a vote. So I'm just looking at the way the schedules is going, y'all. If we want to have a Gamecocking show before we play again, where we just talk Gamecocks and what we got coming up with South Carolina, Oklahoma. If we want to do something like that, it would have to be this evening. It would have to be this evening. So, put Cox in the chat if you want to do a Gamecocking show this evening. Let me know that. Let me see the commissioners talking. Grace, I've been sitting on this. Oh shit. It's been on the commission mind. I mean, we probably gonna get a commission cook. Listen, oh gosh. This might be one of them. Oh, Anna, you better win, and Olivia, you better not lose situations. Yeah. Is it we on the clock watching this one? We on the clock watching this one. So yeah, if we do a Gamecocking, it would have to be tonight, and it'd have to be like around 7:30 or 8 Eastern, because I want to watch that Cal game. Because I want to watch the Cal game. So we get enough cocks in the chat, then we'll do Gamecocking tonight. So you want to see Gamecocking tonight? You can put the little cock emoji in there. Or you can just type cocks in the chat, and I'll take the vote like that. But besides that, y'all, like I said, we'll drop the link to the shop one more time. Be on the lookout. Rooter shirts dropping in the store later today. But cocks up, we hard. Cocks up, rock out with your cock out. Gamecocking. Meanwhile, in Columbia, those shirts is out. So be on the lookout. I believe we hard, and for sure the Rooter shirts will be in the store today. So we got that going on. I appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with me. I don't know. Let me see. Not too many people want the Gamecocking show tonight, so we'll see how that go. I see about 4 out the 100 really want the Gamecocking show, so we might not need Gamecocking before our game on Saturday. So, but y'all let me know. We gonna get ready to get out of here though. Oh wait, y'all might still be voting. My bad. Grace is on to something with her comment. I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, Grace is they on to something. Commissioner, she been thinking about it too. So we on to something here. We on to something here. Oh, I do see y'all still voting. My bad. I be moving too fast. Y'all be behind too. My bad, y'all. So, as I see y'all still voting, probably what I'll do is I'll set up a Gamecocking show. We'll come up and play it by ear. That's what I'll do. That's what I think I'll do. I'll set up a Gamecocking show. We'll come up. It ain't no set time frame that we'll be up. We'll come up and talk as long as we talk. And then, of course, we got the CC show today. Tonight. Other than that, I'm around the villa, working and lurking, y'all. Working and lurking. I got stuff I'm working on. Make sure y'all. Oh shit! Make sure y'all get your second chance brackets completed. Make sure you get your second chance brackets completed. Make sure you get your Sweet 16 brackets completed in the mansion. Key will be reminding y'all about that. MJ, I don't know. Do we got a bet show today? I know you said you was working on picks. Are we doing a show or are you just dropping slips? You don't got to let me know in the chat. You can let me know in the mansion. Either way. But I appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with me. Back in the morning, like I never left. Y'all know what it is. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. Man, I love y'all to life. Appreciate the support. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. If it's your first time here, listen. If it's your first time here, listen. Hit that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss another drop. If you just want to do MLB today, we can do that. MJ, it's open today. It's open today. Whatever you want to do. Back again later, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. I'm out.